ever since I was a kid, everyone has always told me, your mom looks so pretty, your mom looks so young. I remember one time one of my friends thought she was a movie star. I also remember one time when I was in my late teens, my mom got carded at the liquor store, and this is back in the days when they didn't really card anyone. They actually only carded you if they thought you looked young. She was very happy about that. I had done a video on decluttering, and a lot of you commented about my mom's skincare. She's 76 years old, and one of you, Jenny, she's been a subscriber of mine since the beginning. She actually suggested my mom do a video with me. So today, that's what we're doing. My mom is here. I'm gonna bring her up. This is my mom, Tracy. We can call you Mama Tracy.
Hi.
My mom is 76, actually just turned 76 a couple of weeks ago. What do you do to make your skin look so nice at 76?
Well,
Give us your tips.
first of all, you have to start out when you're younger. So avoid the sunlight, okay? And if you do go in the sun, because I used to suntan all the time like crazy.
Yeah.
Put a towel over your face. Make sure you use a lot of sunscreen. And I always used to, and I still do, I use a lot of moisturizer around my eyes and around my mouth area, to avoid the wrinkles. And then I used to be very, very vigilant with my skincare routine. I always washed my face twice a day. I would use all kinds of face masks and all different products and everything to just keep my skin moisturized and clear and all that sort of thing. I'm not that vigilant anymore. I get old. You get older. You get. Who cares anymore? You feel like sometimes, as long as it still looks good, kind of fake it out. So I don't wash my face as often as I used to. In fact, probably you shouldn't wash it twice a day.
Yeah, I only wash mine once a day.
Yeah. So I know.
I mean, I splash it with water, but I don't use face wash twice a day.
Yes, and I did start a long time ago, just doing my whole scrubbing, washing everything at night, and then in the morning in my shower, just rinse it off. And so now today we've got all kinds of serums and, that kind of stuff. So for instance, when I get out of the shower, let's say, I start with a hyaluronic acid moisturizer.
I think you brought it.
I use products that my kids give me. I don't really go shopping for this kind of stuff, whatever.
Oh, this is a primer. Here.
It's not, though. It's just a moisturizer.
Okay. Oh, it says primer, but it's just like
Hydra
a moisturizer.
primer. So it's like it holds the moisture in after your shower. And then I use a serum.
Oh, you use the serum after?
Yes, because my youngest daughter, your younger sister, told me that she read that if you put the serums on first, then you put the moisturizer on, the serums prevent the moisturizer from being absorbed into your skin more.
Prevent it?
Yes.
So you want it absorbed into your skin?
No. Putting the serum on first prevents if you put the moisturizer in after the serum, then the moisturizer is prevented.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. And I'll link these products if you guys are interested. This is Good Molecules Peptide Serum. It's good for wrinkles. It's like an active ingredient.
Then I don't use makeup per se. I don't use a what do you call it?
Like a foundation?
A foundation. I don't use a foundation. But I'll use things like this Smashbox. It's a concealer.
So there we go. Okay, Smashbox. So you just put this where you need it.
Tiny dab of it, on the circles of my eyes, that sort of thing. If I do have any blemishes anywhere that I notice, I do have a concealer that you just dab on.
Right, like a spot concealer.
Yeah, and I might use that. And then I go for the contouring. I didn't bring the actual blushes with me, but I'll take a slightly darker blush, in this part of this face, under here.
Like a blush?
But a darker blush. And then up in here, And then I'll use a slightly larger brush for a more pinky kind of a blush, and use that on my cheek area here and in the forehead area here. And then I like to use these days I'm using for my mascara, it's the Thrive Cosmetics.
Oh, Thrive. They have clean ingredients in their stuff. Thrive mascara.
Because of my coloring, I have no eyebrows or eyelashes. I mean, I do, but you don't see them. So I use the Thrive Cosmetics, the eyebrow.
Oh, okay,
instant
eyebrow.
brow
Oh,
fix.
nice. I'm glad to
So
see you're
I make
using
eyebrows
brown.
myself.
I'm glad to see you're using brown. I think brown looks natural on everybody. I mean, because
Yeah.
very few people have black.
Yes, when you get older, avoid the dark colors. It just ages people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I stick with the brown. And also with lips. I don't wear a lot of lipstick, but when I do, it's always a light color because, you know, if you wear a dark color when you're older, it just recedes and your lips look even thinner and smaller.
Color theory. That's what it is. Like
Yes.
different and warm and cool tones.
Yes. But I like Lancome and I like Urban Decay lipsticks. Don't ever wear dark lipstick. Don't wear red lipstick when you're older. Unless you're very dark skinned and, you know, you've worn red lipstick your whole life. Like Taryn always says, who am I to tell you, you know? If you like how it looks on you, well then fine.
I personally cannot wear red lipstick. I look horrific. I even
No, I
went into
never could
Sephora and asked her to find me a red lipstick. She tried on like 50 shades and at the end said, you cannot wear red lipstick. She just, and that was that. And I was like 22 when this happened.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So no red lipstick
I think
here.
that turned you off to lipstick entirely.
Well,
at that time.
yeah.
Eyes, okay, when your eyes get hooded when you get older, so always make sure to put a darker color in your crease, eyeshadow in your crease, to sort of make the eyelids recede a little bit above your eyes, not on your eyelid, but just above your eyelid, and then that will take away from the hooded appearance of your eyes.
One thing we should talk about is hair, because I know you feel strongly about hair. What are your tips about hair?
I say keep your hair looking young. Now, I don't mean don't grow it down to your back or anything like that, but if you have always had long hair, keep it long. Maybe a little shorter. Don't go cutting your hair short. Don't go getting perms. Don't destroy your hair with all that kind of stuff. If you've had short hair your whole life and it looks beautiful, then keep it. But try and stay up with the trends, the haircut styles kind of thing, and keep your hair looking healthy. Your hair as you get older tends to dry out, get a little frizzy looking, even if you don't use all those products and perms and all those things. So if you have to use those serums or whatever.
Yeah, they have a lot of like shining or you know that actually really work.
Yes, yes, and I use them.
Speaking of hair, what about, you mentioned eyebrows, but what about eyelashes?
When you get older, your eyelashes tend to thin out and maybe even get a little shorter looking. I don't know, but so try and keep up with the trends in the eye makeup category as well. Wear lengthening mascara, which I do. And if you can handle it, I can't anymore. I did when I was younger, but if you can handle putting on false eyelashes, not the ones that look false, but the ones that just, you know, fill in a little bit, then do that.
Yeah. Any last pieces of advice that you have for people on appearance?
Yes. Older people, your teeth start to yellow. Use the whiteners. Use whitening toothpaste. Use the strips. Keeping your teeth whiter keeps you looking younger, I think.
I think so too. I use pressed white strips every couple of years. I'll use like half a box because you don't want to go crazy and have like fake white teeth.
Right.
But you also, every couple of years, could get stains and then you could just lightly take them off and it makes a huge difference, I think.
And also your eyes, and I didn't use any today, but the whites of your eyes, you know, tend to get a little maybe yellowish or reddish or whatever. So use Visine or use
They sell an eye drop for that because they found out, Visine found out people were using the eye drops to make the whites of their eyes look whiter. So then they released a product specifically for that. I don't know if it's safe. I've never used it.
You're
but
right, and I know your little sister gave me a bottle of it. I don't
Yeah.
remember what it's called either, but it's got a purple cap on it, and it works wonders.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you want to do it every day.
No,
but
no,
maybe
no.
have-
'Cause I think if you use those products too much,
you
then
get reliant on them.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe if you have a special event, like a high school reunion or something.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that makes my mom look youthful is her attitude on aging. I remember you telling me like 25 years ago that people around you were acting older.
Yes. So many people my age, like they looked, some of them looked a lot older than they were.
Well, also acted.
And acted a lot older. You're right. You're right. You know, like I always like to go out dancing and having a good time, and you know, and they would just go and sit and listen to the music.
Right.
Not exciting.
Yeah. So then I think you said that you have this mindset that like you still feel young, and it doesn't matter if you're like 50, 60, 70, 80, you still feel...
Sure. I still feel like I enjoy all the things I enjoyed when I was younger. However, your body doesn't always cooperate, but that's, you know, another video. Probably more like you're as old as you think, really.
Oh, yeah, that's the expression. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, yeah, you feel, think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So what are some tips to have a young mindset? Do you have any advice on that?
Well, still enjoy the things that you've always enjoyed. Spend a lot of time with your friends. That keeps you, you know, laughing and happy and that sort of thing. If you like music, which I love music, listen to your music all the time. You know, dance when you're cleaning your house. Dance around the house. Do whatever, you know. Just think young, feel young.
Yeah, I think music is important. And they do say with friends that people who have friends live longer.
Yes. And I do have quite a few very lifelong friends. Lifelong.
Yeah. Well, my husband's mom, you know, she's 86. She has tons of friends. And she's constantly out with her friends.
And she does not act 86.
Oh, wait. No, my mother-in-law's 88. And you would never know.
No.
She'll come here. She hasn't come here in a couple of years, but she'll come to D.C. and just walk around, taking the bus everywhere, going to restaurants, meeting her friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, she came to D.C. knowing nobody, and now she has more friends here than I do. So I had to learn some lessons from her.
Yeah.
How to make old friends when you get older.
Yeah, join in to, you know, with other activities and things. Maybe things that you're not used to doing. Just join in. You know, take some trips with some people. Do whatever, you know.
Well, I think that's it. So thank you for being here, and thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.